Good?
Yes.
All right, cool. Hey, and welcome back to Right Hand Drive, guys. I'm Bobby. This is Aaron.
Yo.
And this is episode 51. And you see these big smiles on our faces because why? Why are we smiling so big?
Dude, we're going back to Japan.
What do you mean? We're going back to Japan.
We're going back to Japan.
We're going back to Japan.
Dude, I haven't been
That's
this
right.
excited about going back to Japan since the last time I went to Japan.
And that wasn't even going back, so this must be really exciting. Because you know what to
Exactly, dude.
expect. Yeah.
Exactly.
So Aaron's right. We're headed back across seas to the motherland of Japan.
Yes, dude.
I'm definitely pumped. Obviously, I got to go in between our trips.
Right.
Was sweet. Got a few more experiences. Kind of learned the lay of the land a lot better. So I'm definitely excited because there will be less surprises. Like, there's a routine now, as far
Right.
as getting the car and, getting to the hotel and, understanding the trains and whatnot. So I'm definitely excited because we'll be able to move. Last time we moved fast,
Yeah.
but this time we're going to be able to move even faster.
Yeah, that's good because not a lot of time.
Yeah, no. So unlike the past two trips, this one is only 7 days and really more like 5.5, 6.
Right. When you count travel and
Yeah.
just having to deal with that
Yeah.
and crossing the date line as well.
Yes, absolutely, sir. And so speaking of travel, though, obviously this was kind of last minute. We hemmed and hawed on it.
Yeah,
And
definitely hemmed and definitely
he
hawed.
definitely hemmed and hawed on it.
Dude, I hawed hard.
I thought I was going alone, but that's because this wasn't really planned, so we didn't really budget for this. I luckily had some points from the first two trips from Japan Airlines, so I was able to get it for a really good deal. But Aaron did some kind of a little bit of researching and playing different websites against each other. And so what'd you end up going with?
Dude, so I spent hours just trying.
Days.
Dude, many a times, dude. Like, just figuring out where I could fly out of that was, like, within driving distance of where we live. And then, like, seeing where I could catch a layover and catch a different, airline and try to, like, I tried it every way that I could possibly do it to get from anywhere, like, in the East Coast to Japan, whether it be Haneda or Narita.
Haneda, yeah, right. Whichever worked.
Because Narita, it's on the north side of Tokyo, right? And Haneda's on the south side.
Yeah, southwest.
So pretty far away from each other, but they're still both considered Tokyo. So that's pretty cool.
That is cool. And trains obviously, hit both of them. So
right.
It's pretty easy in that sense.
Right. So, I did a bunch of research on flights and things like that, and the flight I ended up choosing was actually all through Delta, and it was out of the local airport.
Oh, nice.
That's, just an hour away, and then fly into Detroit, and then from Detroit,
D-town?
it's straight to Haneda.
Nice. So you're Portland, Detroit, Haneda.
Right, correct.
And how long is that? Including layover. Like, what's your total flight time?
I leave at 5 a.m. On Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
And then I land in Haneda at 3 p.m. the same day. Right? I think.
No, the next day.
the next day.
Yeah.
So I forget how many hours that is, but it's not that bad.
Right. You have a shorter layover.
Right.
That's cool. So
given the time change, it's only like whatever 15 hours maybe or something like that.
The time change?
Yeah.
14 right now because they don't have the daily
Right.
savings. But so you're saying the flight's 15?
Yeah. So the
I
total
get it.
flight, yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. What'd you end up? How many bones was that?
It was right around $1,500, and that was for like upgraded, like not the regular economy, but the
next
economy
level.
plus.
Yeah, for sure.
For that little bit extra, you got to have that little bit extra on that
Oh, of
long
course.
flight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not even that it's that much extra, but
it's more. It is.
Hey,
it is.
more in the pocket for
Yeah.
sure.
And so that was about $1,500,
right,
15 hours.
and that was also bags added and things like that were included with that upgrade. So
Yeah.
it wasn't just an extra seat.
I see. So
Made it worth it.
okay, so comparatively, it's a little different because obviously Japan Airlines premium economy is like next level.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like Delta has like 4 levels.
Right.
Japan just has 3. So it is a little different, but it's $5,000 for a premium economy seat round trip.
Right.
And you paid $1,500.
Correct.
Yeah,
and I have
that's
2
quite
stops.
a bit of savings.
Yeah.
One stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One stop.
Right. So, but I don't know. That's like a lot of savings. Like if you could save that, you got $3,500 to buy stuff at
Right.
some of the places.
And yeah, it was one of those things where like I definitely wanted to go, but it had to be right.
Yeah.
It had to line up right.
I could
and
tell
whenever,
it took a solid 3 weeks to get this man to just
Dude.
like lay it on me that he was coming.
And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, so going back to doing the searching all these flights and trying all these crazy like airlines like Zip Air and all these
Zip
crazy,
Air.
yeah, dude, all this crazy stuff, right? It still ended up the cheapest. Still ended up being all from one airline.
Right. That's
And,
dope.
Yeah, so.
That's a lot easier when you land. You're in the same terminal.
Yeah,
you
so-
know all that.
Right, exactly. And there's no weird things with tickets and having to have all these different apps to check in and
Right.
like
That's
just
true.
it's all that extra headache and
Stress.
dude, there's so many like some of these airlines just tie so many like fees on at the end, and it ends
yeah.
up being just as much as like
Yeah, and you spend all this time and you're like, God, I should have just went with Delta. from the
right.
Yeah.
Right. So, but
that's
yeah,
dope.
I'm looking forward to it.
So if you ever need, travel advice, hit up Aaron. He'll help you out. He'll help you find the flight. But that's dope. So basically, Aaron lands at Haneda. I land at Narita.
Yeah.
And he is going to hop aboard a train.
Yeah. Gonna right out of the airport.
Zip over.
There's a
Zip it.
yeah,
Zip it over.
zip on over right
Yeah.
from the train station,
Yeah.
dude. And I'm hoping to be getting to Narita around the time that you land.
Yeah.
So it should line up pretty perfectly. Like,
Yeah. And then so he's going to pull up at Narita. We're going to hop in a cab.
Yeah.
Per usual, we're headed up to Noda, and we're going to hit up the PDI top rank,
yeah.
and we're picking up the GTR. Usually they close at 6. Sometimes I get there a little after 6. They're always super accommodating. But yeah, we'll jump in the car, and we're staying over on the over in Yokohama for like the first 3 nights. So that'll be an easy cruise, and we'll be able to swing through Daikoku and all that good stuff on the first night.
Not have to hop the fence.
Yes, no fence hopping over at Daikoku.
Yeah, I hope we don't see any of that either.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that hopefully, yeah, we don't want to see nothing like that. So yeah, we're staying in Yokohama because of Daikoku mostly. We have quite a few other groups of people that we're meeting up with, and the majority of them are also staying in that area, so it'll just make it easy to just kind of link up with them.
Yeah.
So the big thing, why are we going? What's the point? Like, dude, you guys were just there in April, and the other dude just went in October.
Yeah.
Like, okay, guys. Well, we're definitely super lucky for sure. Like, I mean, I couldn't have told you a year ago that I would be on my 3rd trip to Japan.
Right.
Within a year. Like, that's sick.
Dude, you don't even go to Florida that much.
I know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So what is it? Well, it's like, obviously, as we've discussed in prior episodes, this is like the golden era, right? Like, just period. This is the golden era of these cars in this industry, all of that. So with that, all of the events, like, especially since COVID, last year especially, but all of the events are just so key and pivotal. Like, this is like a pivotal time that we're going to look back on and be like, Dude, remember in 2023, 24 when like everything just became legal and it was like everybody put the most effort into all these events that like will for sure, this will be one of the good old days. So
Right.
being the type of people that just can't pass up like these good old day moments, right? I was like, I really pushed for it, and I know you're glad I did, but I'm like, dude, we're going to Tokyo Auto Salon.
Yeah.
And I said it months and months ago, and he's like, yeah, okay, we'll see what the schedule's like then, with work and whatnot, because we have to put that first. But things did kind of land with what we do. Things just lined up, and we were able to make it happen. So you can't pass up Tokyo Auto Salon if you can for $1,500 flight.
Right. And yeah, I'm going to be eating at 7-Eleven for the whole time I'm there. But dude, I don't care. It's going to be sick going to Tokyo Auto Salon, seeing all these like demo cars and show cars and like all these sick display booths and everything, and just like being in that environment again.
Yeah. It's like dude, the vibe, like the feeling, it's like electric, like we said before, like being at those events and really experiencing firsthand that vibe is super just energizing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm excited for that part.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm excited to be in Japan again, just to like, be over there again and just hear all the noises and all the smells and the sights and
for
just
sure.
all that of Japan,
the
right?
vending
But
machines.
like, yes, 100%, dude. First vending machine I see, slamming a boss, dude. I'm getting it, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting 3 of them.
Right
I'm
off
chugging
the
them,
plane.
right? Yeah, dude, straight to the train, dude. I'll find a boss, right?
Hell yeah.
But
that's what it's all about, the little things.
Right. But yeah, I mean, being able to go to Tokyo Auto Salon, that was like another thing that like pushed me to go, right? Because I was like,
bucket list.
Yeah, definitely a bucket list thing. And yeah, you just never know what you're going to see there.
Yeah, or who, or, and so, we can't go there without giving you guys something to really, to really step it up, right? So next Saturday, we will be recording from Tokyo Auto Salon, more than likely inside of Tokyo Auto Salon, and we will immediately upload so that you guys are pretty much there with us, like a half an hour delay maybe or something like that. So we're going to bring you pretty much a live episode from Tokyo Auto Salon, just give you...
Might drop in the middle of the night in the US.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll do our best to make it line up as well as we can. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna see who we can meet. Yeah. As we mentioned in the last episode, we're gonna have guests, so maybe we will meet a few new guests.
Kiichi Tsuchiya is gonna be on the podcast.
Hey, you never know, right? We just keep it moving. So, we're gonna make some good use of our time at Tokyo Auto Salon. We'll definitely post. We'll definitely, keep you guys up with it. So. But that's, pretty much Friday and Saturday, but we still have, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, Monday, and all of the nighttime and everything like that. So there's a lot of time if we don't just sleep. If we just don't sleep,
100%.
There's a lot of time.
There's so much going on.
Yeah.
That's kind of... I don't know if they do it on purpose, like plan these things around Tokyo Auto Salon because they know everyone's going to be in town. So like the week before and the week after is like just so many drift events, car meets, like all this stuff.
Right. So, so that's
it's a good time to be there for sure.
So as far as plans, so get to it. What are you guys going to do? Like, what else are you going to do? Well, we have a few things which we can spit, but we tried purposely not to plan it out.
Right.
Because we know a lot of people that are going to be in town, and we want to be able to kind of pick and choose and in split second, in a sense, go somewhere and do something instead of being tied down to plans that we made before we even got there.
Right.
So we're going to be on the move. That's for sure. I'm excited about that. I always like that, hustle and bustle of like, oh, dude, okay, no, there's a meet over at this parking garage. Like, let's hit that,
Right.
And so speaking of that, there is that Thursday night, there is a Tokyo Underground meet, which are so dope.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
those are sick.
oh my gosh,
We
like
caught one of those back in
yeah,
April.
when you were like,
Or
hey,
May.
we're gonna check out this other one, and I mean, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But then we pulled up, and I was like, oh,
Right, dude, it was all
shit.
those hitters from Weckfest.
Yeah. And I can't remember what it was, but I remember like at first, because you're on a trip with another dude for 14 days, like right.
Yeah.
There's bound to be some little riffs, right? like whatever, right? So I remember we got to this Tokyo Underground meet, and there was like some little riff, like I took something you said, whatever, and. Dude, by five minutes into it, that was like gone in the wind, and it was like, dude, holy shit, these cars are freaking crazy.
Right.
It was like all the best cars from Weckfest. Yeah, it was like all the best cars.
Yeah,
like,
dude, it was insane.
in this area,
dude.
just and we talked about it in that prior episode, but so we're excited to hit this one, see how that goes. Just kind of. Go with the flow as far as that's concerned, but I'll make that one a priority because those are a lot of fun.
And that was just by chance that we even found that one that last time. We wouldn't even know about these dudes probably.
Yeah, you're right. We saw him at Abina or whatever, right?
Yeah, and I posted a picture of this dude's car and tagged him, and he like messaged me with like this random address in Yokohama that was where the car meet was.
Yeah, that is so cool.
And it ended up being like sick.
Yeah, like from a dream for sure.
So can't wait for that too. Like, definitely looking forward to that meet.
And so I feel like there'll be a few things like that, different meets that we'll cruise by. But speaking of food, we're definitely gonna eat out of the 7-Eleven and the Lawtons and stuff. But we're gonna set aside a little bit of time to hit some of our favorites. The Wagyu barbecue place and the conveyor belt sushi, stuff like that, just because, dude, how can you not?
Yeah, those are like the classic,
and they're so cheap.
Yeah, dude, I know. That's what I can't wait, dude. Is to like I can't wait to get that bill because, dude, it is like
you'll
so
gladly
cheap.
pay it with
dude,
a big
I'm
smile.
Like, what? This is it? Are you sure?
$17.
Did you forget a
I'm
zero
full.
or something? Like, what is going on? But no, I mean, and then the quality's like next level. I feel like. I don't know if they have just different standards of how they keep their foods, but it's always good to me.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's for sure legit, and I'm pumped about that. I mean, but yeah, again, we're trying to do the trip on a budget because we also want to be able to come back again, right? And if you blow your load on the trip, then the next trip's further away. So you got to kind of,
pace ourselves,
Absolutely. So another opportunity that we were given for the Tokyo Auto Salon weekend was to be able to tag along to the RWB after party in Tokyo Auto Salon. So it's at the shop where he works. The after party's there, and I mean, supposedly he has one every year, and it's pretty legit.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That dude's like an icon.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah, I'll just hang out and watch him smoke cigarettes.
I was about to say the cigarette smoke will be lingering that night, dude. I might even pick it up. Like, imagine I just come back smoking cigarettes. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Like,
the RWB guy gave him the
yeah, dude.
Yeah. But I mean, besides picking up smoking, I think that it'll just be a great experience to be like a part of something like that.
Yeah, 100%. And just being able to like be in that environment and be around those people that like they're just OGs in the game like that.
Yeah, man, you absolutely have to respect the OGs. I like to look into the past and see what you can learn about like the process they took to get to where they're at.
Right.
Which we've looked into him and but like it's just crazy to be like, wow, he started there and now he's got Tokyo Auto Salon after parties.
Right. He started like with Hachiroku's and now he's like a Porsche guy.
Yeah, but huge.
Huge.
And so I'm pumped. I'm thinking hopefully we can also manage to squeeze in a Big Bang trip, slide around a bit.
Maybe swing some bats.
Yeah. Maybe swing some bats.
That'd be a good time.
Yeah, that would be a blast. I didn't get to go last time, so I was thinking like, yeah, let's try to hit up Big
Dude.
Bang.
Yeah, that's a good time. Always a good time with the drift carts.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's part of it, right? So we got Tokyo Auto Salon, like we said. That's a big part of it. And then what really I think kind of drove us both like over the edge was Brian from Top Rank hit me up and he's like, "Hey, dude, what's up? You coming to Auto Salon?" And I'm like, I mean, I want to come to Auto Salon.
Of course.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm coming. Why? What's up?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, we're having a track day. I want you to come through. Bring the car." And I'm like, What do you mean you're having a track day?
Right. What's that mean?
Like where? Like, isn't it gonna be like freezing?
Yeah.
Fuji. I'm like, okay. What? So he's like,
Dude.
"Yeah, we got the track for the whole day."
What?
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of wheel time. That's a lot of that. And, there's going to be quite a few dudes, but
Yeah.
just, so I'm like, all right, Brian, yeah, like count me in. I don't care what I need to do to make that happen, because now you have 2 bucket list items being checked off, like driving the R34 on the street there, sick, right? Cool.
Right.
Awesome. But driving the R34 at Fuji Speedway,
Right.
like getting to actually wheel that like iconic track. Yeah. Like, so yeah, I was like, wow, okay, I'm going to have to make room in my luggage. I got to bring a helmet now and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so we're both going to have the opportunity to drive the car on the track. That's going to be a blast. I can't just hog it for myself. I got to let him try it out too.
Right.
Got to have him sign a waiver. But yeah, no.
My kidneys.
Yeah. Is that how much they're going for?
I think. I don't know.
But yeah, so we're going to get to do that, and there's going to be a lot of other GTR owners there that I think purchased from Top Rank, and he said something about the Built by Legends guys being there, and like, so it really should be another really great opportunity that we can bring back to our audience, you guys, and really describe and hopefully paint a picture so you could understand like what an amazing moment like these things really are, especially for guys like us.
Right. I mean, Fuji Speedway, I mean, by itself is iconic. You know, just I'm sure just visiting it at Ours Day, like back in the fall, like you did, like that's iconic in itself. And seeing the mountain in the background and like the track with the bridges and like all the flags and the sponsors and all that all over the place. Just seeing all that and like it's just so iconic in itself.
Yeah, just being just being in there.
Right. And so I mean, being able to be on the track is definitely next level and definitely a bucket list type thing.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I didn't ever think, again, last year I didn't ever think I'd be able to actually go to Fuji on the track, participate. Right,
because it seems like a lot. I mean,
yeah,
doing it in the States can be a task, trying to find whoever's putting on the track day and registering it and making sure your car is teched and whatever.
Right,
all this all this stuff. Like, I would imagine doing it in a different country where they speak a different language would be even harder, right?
Yeah.
So, super fortunate.
Yes, and
very thankful.
And we have the guys from Top Rank to really help us in the sense of navigating it all. You know.
Right.
So I mean, that's definitely gonna be one of the highlights. And then, but what comes with that is, I'm like, so last trip, Bella and I went to Fuji Speedway Hotel. We had gotten hooked up by this guy named Kendon, and he got us a hotel room. We were going to be staying 20 minutes down the road. Great experience there. And like we had said, that we were supposed to be able to stay at the Fuji Speedway Hotel our first time, but we skipped what we were doing and went to Ebisu anyways.
Right.
So I'm really excited to go back there because what I heard was they switch. This is the time when they switch up the display because they take some of those cars to Tokyo Auto Salon and they bring other ones in.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so we should be able to see a fresh display compared to what I saw last time.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I know HKS is taking out the R32 and the whatever the other one, the GR86 that they have in there. So, anyways, I'm excited for that. Plus, again, like, dude, that hotel is just the craziest experience.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like awesome from the food to just this layout of the hotel room. Like, everything is sweet. So I'm excited to go back there.
I'm excited to check it out because I've seen plenty of pictures and videos of the hotel itself, and it just like anything they do over there, they do it next level and they do it legit whenever it's.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They even have the underground parking, which is key, like
right.
for these cars. So, yeah, Fuji Speedway Hotel, we're hitting that. And so this is towards the tail end of our trip. We leave out on Monday, or is it Monday or Tuesday afternoon? Tuesday afternoon. So, we're doing the track day Monday, and then the next day we'll have kind of the morning to do a few things, and then we're going to head out and start bringing the car back to top rank PDI.
Right.
And I always have mixed feelings because, like, especially now that we're going to do a track day, obviously I ceramic coated the car.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'm going to hammer on it on the track and I'm going to drive, and I'd assume we'll drive through a few places that are wet or maybe slushy. Like,
Probably.
there's going to, and so, yeah, I got the ceramic coat so that it was easier to wash, but then I have to wash it, right? And we got to find that spot where I can actually wash it and not, like, destroy it. Yeah, so that's my only reserve about it is like, but I bought the car to drive.
Right, it's a driver's car.
I didn't buy it to just park it. So, and again, that bucket list experience of like once that car's here and it's in this garage or the next one, it'll be like I have those memories with that car. Whereas, maybe if any of these other ones are yours, right?
Right.
We have the memories we created here, but like,
right.
It's just like, dang, that's like full circle stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like next level. Like, just, I don't know. It takes that sentimental value, I guess, you have of something.
Right.
To that next step is just having these experiences that you're never going to be able to have again in this car, in this place. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, you're right. Because once it ships out, like, that's the end of this for me. I mean, I'll go back to Japan. But like these whole experiences where it's so accessible for us and all of that, unless, who knows what the future holds. I'm not trying to rule out the fact that maybe we could do more over there, but as far as I'm concerned, and I've driven the R34 more than I've driven the R33. I've put more miles on the R34 in Japan than I've put on this R33.
I believe it, dude. You got a garage queen over here.
I know, yeah. And that thing, I'm just out hammering the roads.
Seriously.
Like, so, yeah, I mean, we drop off the car, and so then we're in the reverse situation as far as getting back. Like, we take a taxi from Noda to the airport, which, again, is like a few hours.
Yeah.
Not a quick thing. Then you have to hit a train. So I get to the airport kind of early for my flight, but it makes sense since he needs to also then get to Haneda.
Right.
And then get to your flight before it boards.
Yeah. I mean, maybe like we talked about before, maybe I can ask the cab guy to just drive me to Haneda.
Right. Just start a new
once we
ride.
get there. Yeah. That would be sweet, but if not, then I'm hopping out and hopping on the train and trying to find my way.
Yeah, no doubt. But I mean, that's part of it too. Like, if that's what you have to do, it's all that next experience. So next time, like, if you come back with your girl or whatever, you're moving trains and she's like, how are you doing this? Babe, this isn't my first time.
Right, this is the third.
Yeah, this is my third time, maybe fourth. I'm just kidding. So, yeah, we're headed out. We're headed to Japan. We're leaving on Tuesday. Definitely check out the Instagram at RHDGUIS and at Blunt Garage, and we'll be having, of course, all the footage, everything that we're doing, and then kind of give you a preview of what the episodes will be like. Check us out on YouTube too at RHDGUIS, and we'll be posting over there as well. But for episode 51,
51.
I'm Bobby. This is Aaron.
See ya.
Peace.